Hi, it's Anita with Outside the Box name. If you choose a slide style, when you add your image into that slide style, very often your background colors will just clash with the images that you are using in that slide style. So in this tutorial, I like to show you how you can change those colors of your background. Let's go find that background first. You find the background underneath your layer stacks over here. You read background and sounds, and here it says background. In this occasion it's a gradient, and I often use gradients as a background. Let's just left click, double click on it, and that opens the background window. Where you read here background source, you notice that there are many sources to choose from as your background. You don't have to use that gradient. You can also use a solid color as your background, or an image. Or you can use your default for show, which is usually black or white. But I'm going to go ahead and change the colors of this gradient. I will left click the edit gradient button, and that opens the gradient window. And this might overwhelm you a little bit. There's a lot of presets and there's a lot of gradient types. But just go use the colors from the gradient type. I chose a plasma type. There are more types to choose from, but I will keep it at the plasma. You can change it the way you like it. Say if you want to have like a radial look in your background, you can change the radial from the center, change it from position by left clicking on this preview window and just move it around. Or, you know, change the position with those settings over here. You can fine tune it with this. I'm going to go back to the plasma settings. I like plasmas because when you use many colors, they blend so nicely, and you can change all the positions of the colors by just moving around in that preview window. Underneath the preview window, you see the color line, and over the color line you see the arrows, and every arrow has a particular color assigned to it. Where there is a blue line around the arrow, that means that arrow is activated, and you can change that color. So I have 3 arrows here. I will take the middle one away to make it a little bit more understandable. I left click and chose delete. Over here I see there are more than 1 arrow. I just click this one away, delete. I think there's more. Yeah, I think this is it. So there's 2 arrows now. I activated the one on the right hand side. I'll go to set, and that opens up your color wheel. And the color wheel has on the left top corner an eyedropper. And you can, when you left click on that eyedropper, you can take that dropper, as you can see here, and you can take it wherever you want it. So you can pick a color from wherever you want to pick the color from. So I'm going to move that eyedropper to my image in my layer stack. And I'm going to take a color from that image. I'm going to choose the green, and I left click on it, and now you see that that color has been transferred to this triangle. I'll do it again for the left outside triangle. I click set, take that eyedropper again and move it into the white area of this flower, and now I have complete different colors. I have a white on the one side and more green on the other side. I can add more colors to it, or more triangles, and add more variations of colors on this color line. So I'm going to go ahead and double click over this line to add one more arrow. I click on set, and this time I'm not going to choose the eyedropper, but I'm going to choose a color for my color wheel. So this is how you do it. You take that circle, that black circle on that wheel, and you turn it to wherever you want to choose the color. I like to keep it green, but I want to fine tune it. So I'm going to take that little circle in this triangle and move it to wherever I like it, and I like it like this. So I click outside of that color wheel and it will disappear. I can add more arrows, but I like this appearance. So I'm going to click now on this preview window, left click it, and then move the colors around a little bit to where I like it. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now you see the whole background has changed. So this is how you do it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.